Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that. I got shot also. See that right there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. I got shot 3 times.
But what I'm trying to say is that I knew that my life could have ended any given day, any given night, but it didn't happen.
Professor was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If he hit you, he would knock you the fuck out.
Your show, people are interested in your show. They look at you regardless. Remember I always said who was going to make it? You and him. You prospered, exactly what I knew you were going to do.
Then I also think there was part of it where like that feeling that you had after watching that show, like the second it ended and it went to black, and that panic was like, that's what Tony had to deal with every single day.
In the Soprano family, we welcomed everyone, no matter what you did, even if you had one line or one word.
You know, and Lucky Luciano's buried like behind my house in the cemetery.
Nah, bro, you already successful because you overcame a lot of obstacles in life, my brother. Because me and you, we could have easily been back into the streets. You know what I'm saying? When times got hard, fuck no. Because guess what? Upstate, they leave the lights on for you. You feel me?
Streets, that's how I know him. The llamas or the llamas green. I still ain't seen no green. The color of his color green. You know what I'm saying? This is my dude, FBS, all day. Don't get it fucked up, twisted. Nothing fake about it.
You're the king of Mark II, so let them keep on coming at you. The more they hate you, the more successful you're gonna be.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Yizzo, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a fun show. SoFlo already started the day off just right. You know, we are going to clown the living shit out of BK. Yes, we are. And for good reason. For good reason. BK talks shit when he can't afford to talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, BK has repeatedly, for 3 years now, called me fat. Miss Can't Be Wrong, the wonderful Miss Can't Be Wrong, sent me a video before this show, maybe like 45 minutes ago, that BK made, I guess, last night. And it's like, oh, FBS, you're dumb with fucking eyes. You fat Teletubby motherfucker. You know, one of these videos. Says I look like a Teletubby. Calls me fat 9,000 fucking times. Talks about my head. Meanwhile, this dickhead wears a hat constantly. He won't even take his fucking hat off. Okay? This guy's got to wear sunglasses, a hat, and a hood. So I wonder what the fuck his head looks like, you know? Talks about how fat I am constantly. So we're going to compare some pictures. You know what I mean? We're going to because that picture is the worst thing that could ever happen to you, BK, especially if you want to keep pushing the narrative that I'm fat. Because let me tell you something. If I'm fat, you're huge. For real. You're fucking enormous because you're heavier than I am. And by the way, let me ask you something, stupid ass. When you're friends with somebody like MRE, how do you call somebody like me a Teletubby? How do you call somebody like me even fat? Even at my fattest, I was half the size of fucking MRE. What are you thinking? Are you another one of these people? I know you are. No self-awareness whatsoever. You have no idea what's going on around you. Like you're friends with motherfuckers that are twice my fucking size, that are nothing but fat and lard, and you're calling me fat. Meanwhile, your buddy is MRE. Are you fucking for real, bro? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to have fun with this dickhead today. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Sven Larson, Dave, Ronan456. Jesse Roth. Let's see. Kindness Works. Frank Gerard Fratello Productions. War. Sandria Guest. Daniel Lorette. Chicago Muscle. Joe Root. Rob Leto. Let's see. Oh, of course, Miss Camp, you're wrong. Mike Slick, what's up, bro? Ma D, no freaking ZD now. What I see is a bunch of people in here who all look better than BK. You know what I mean? A bunch of people all look better. So let's just do this. Let's just get this out of the way, and I'll do it a couple of times throughout the show. But guys, listen, it's Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. I want to make some money. So please, if you can, donate. There's no excuses because it's payday. It's fucking payday. I got Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Super Chat, Super Sticker. Any way you'd like to send money, I'd like to accept it. Thank you very much. Now, let me show you BK. I just want to remind you. That's BK. All right, look, you could see the gut. You could see how he's all like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know how to describe it. He's got the fucking, you could tell like the belly's bulging out, you know, the man titties are drooping. You know, you could actually see everything right through that fucking hoodie. It's disgusting. His legs are, you know, he's got the skinny ankles, but you know, the way he stands, he just stands like a guy with no self-confidence, like a guy who's scared. You know what I mean? That's what he stands like. I'm telling you. I know. I've gone to school and shit with geeks, and I know what a fucking geek looks like, and he's a fucking geek. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys pictures of me. Now, usually this is something somebody like BK would do, not so much someone like me. But because he made a video last night still calling me fat, and there's some asshole in his comment section who's like, FBS does look like a Teletubby. FBS does? Okay. I'm going to show you the two most recent pictures of me. Okay. The two most recent pictures of me were from what? The weekend before last? Wait a minute. No, last weekend. Right? What fucking day is it? Friday, last weekend. York Fair. Remember that? All right. Here's one of me. It's not manipulated. Nothing's been done to it. Okay, that's me. I'm fat? Really? What is skinny then? Just out of curiosity. Here's a second one. Same day, same place. Me and my beautiful Shanna. Look at that. Fucking looking good, FBS. See, I don't wear no busted up, fucking broken down, fucking Jordan 12 taxis, especially not with camouflage, you douche fucking bag. Okay, and here's the most recent picture before that, I believe. This was at the casino one night. There you go. That's me. That's BK. Look at the differences in confidence, in fucking posture, in fucking in everything. Just on a scale of who's a cool motherfucker and who's not. You know what I mean? and the body type, fucking body type for real. BK, all this shit you talked, I'm like, damn man, BK must be like the fucking. You know what I mean? He must be shredded. Like, he must be like the Hulk or some shit, the way he talks about himself. Then I see this picture, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. It can't be possible. That's him, and he talks about fat boys? Holy shit. We're in the legit taxis. Yeah. Taxi flips. Let me see. I got two pairs of those fucking busted ass fucking Jordan 12 taxis upstairs in my fucking bedroom. I'm probably going to use them to do yard work or some shit. I would never fucking wear something that looks like what he has on his fucking feet. They're all busted up. You can see how fucking, they're so fucking creased that they look like they're curling up like fucking, I don't know, like fucking elf shoes or some shit in the front. They look nuts. Isaac FDZ $4.99. What it do? What it is? What's up, bro? Let me see. Thank you, bro. I lost mad weight. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? This stupid ass. Now I want you and your fucking dummy supporters to tell me how I look like a Teletubby douchebag. Yeah. Stupid ass. I don't like doing shit like that, but fuck it. You know what I mean? You're gonna try to make a fool out of me. This guy, you got to hear his video from last night. Of course, you can't see him because he's still scared to go on camera. He's been training 3 years to go on camera. Apparently, today is going to be his big debut. How fucking long does it take to feel good enough about yourself to show yourself on camera, you fucking dick pickle? I don't even know what that is. It just came to me. Okay, seriously. How long does it take for you to build up the confidence? That's why a lot of you motherfuckers hate me, bro, because I don't give a fuck. I'll come on here. I came on here an hour after plastic surgery on my fucking forehead. I had a big gaping wound. I'll come on here after being swollen from fucking getting a wisdom teeth pulled. I'll come on here after getting fucking jumped and being all fucking fucked up, nose broken, eyes black and blue, fat lip. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm still confident as a motherfucker. I still might see myself as better than most of you. You know, but you got no confidence, bro. Look, you're all slumped over like this. Tony's awful. What do you want to fight for? Stupid looking motherfucker. Here you go. There's FBS. There's the Weeble Wobble and the Teletubby you talk about, stupid. There's you. There's FBS. There's you. There's FBS. There's you. Oh, the satisfaction. When I heard that fucking video you made last night, I just heard it. Like I said, that put a smile on my face. I said, I am going to crush this motherfucker. FBS is in better shape than BK. No question, Rob. No question. And I'm not even saying I'm in good shape, but I'm in better shape than he fucking is. No doubt about it. And listen, I'm a motherfucker with congestive heart failure, with a weak heart. I have all the excuse in the world to just sit around and get fat and not do anything to fucking help myself. And I still look better than this dickhead who acts like he's Bruce fucking Lee. You know what I mean? Sorry, FBS, she looks way better than you. I'll give you that. She does. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Chicago. Yeah, man. The guy's a jerk off. And then he talks about polo now. Now, before it was, I don't wear polo. It's Polo Association. Now I wear polos. He buys it from the outlets. So fucking what? It's no cheaper there than it is anywhere else, dickhead. You know, you catch some sales. What am I, fucking stupid? I'm supposed to go spend more on my shit deliberately? I know guys that used to do that all the time. They were drug dealers. You know what I mean? And they had the constant fashion contest in the fucking hood, you know? I told you, I knew a motherfucker that would go out of his way to buy shit for a higher price. There was something he wanted. We saw it on sale in a store once. He flipped out when I suggested that he buy it. He actually went to a store where it wasn't on sale and bought it just so he could say he paid more for it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, that's the BK attitude. That's how he acts, like he's like that. And then we see how he's fucking dressed, bro. We see how he's fucking dressed. Like, bro, where are your clothes at? Now he's going to go out of his way to put on some type of outfit today. Look at this shit. Bro, it don't even matter. You're one of those guys I could see now. Somebody could give you $1 million and tell you to go shopping and you'd never know how to put together a decent outfit. Never. Look at that shit. You're wearing fucking yellow and black sneakers with fucking green camouflage, bro. What the fuck are you doing? What in the world are you fucking doing? Asshole. Oh shit, excuse me. I think somebody secretly has a crush on you and tricked you into putting up photos of yourself for their spank bank, FBS. I think so too. The fucking dickhead thinks about me so much. He's doing that video last night. It's like, I don't know, maybe a minute long. Hey, fat boy, you fat boy, dumb looking motherfucker, you fat boy, Teletubby. Yeah. Bro, don't call anybody fat anymore after that fucking picture. You look soft and doughy, bro. Soft and doughy in the middle. You're fucking BK Doughboy's finest. Chubby little motherfucker. FBS, you need to change your icon to in shape, lost weight. Best to you and crew. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very much. People never understood that the whole name, and don't get me wrong, I was much heavier in the beginning and for the first year and a half or so. But the name Fat Bald-Sicilian was meant to be a joke from the very beginning. You know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily because I was fat. Like, it was just a stupid name I came up with. And I was a little chubby, so I knew that's the first thing people would go to. Oh, look at him, he's fat. I know how people think. You know what I mean? I've had people jealous of me my whole fucking life. I know how it goes. So it's just a name, guys. You know what I mean? Like, you dumb motherfuckers like BK and Nick Romano who keep saying I'm fucking fat and then you're forced to look at pictures like this that you can't even deny are from the other day, because if you look closely enough, I have a giant cow udders behind me. You see that? Where in the fuck would I take a picture in front of a giant fucking cow other than the York fucking Fair? You can't even deny this is from last weekend. Oh my God, look how fat I am. This is like when they used to call Shanna Shamu. Look at her, for Christ's fucking sake. Look at her body. You know what I mean? And they're talking about how fat she is. This is what they did for like the first year. Shanna's fat. Yeah, okay. Sure she is. BK was rocking a stained up North Face hoodie. Oh, don't even get me started on that shit. Yeah. Stained up North Face fucking hoodie. Looking like shit. Looking like a homeless guy. Tony Pizza I've seen dressed better than fucking BK in that picture. You're not fat at all. You're looking straight. Thank you, my man. What's up, Joseph Montanero? I've never seen anyone so insecure about their height. Yeah, bro, listen, man. Just be what you are. Be who you are, BK. You know what I mean? Be who you are. I know you never fit in and you're a fucking geek and all that, but just be who you are. I never came on here claiming to be 6 feet tall. I could have. You know how long it was before anybody really saw a picture of me standing up or anything? I could have said that shit. No, I'm 5'9", bro. I wish I was taller. Wish I was a baller. You know? Wish I was, man. I wish I could say I was 6'2", you know, but listen, it just doesn't work out that way. My brother's 6'2", you know, I'm 5'9". It's the luck of the draw sometimes, you know. I have never cared if people don't like how I look. Big ass beard, long hair, and still built like a motherfucker. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. BK pretends that he's from a culture he's not from. Okay? As a matter of fact, it's the very culture that I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's what he pretends. He pretends like he's, you know, from the hood or some shit. He's a clown. He would be clowned in the fucking hood, bro. The picture of him zoomed in. I never cared enough. I'm not like him. I don't study pictures of him, you know, the way he does of me. When SoFlo zoomed in on that picture, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, he's literally got a cock eye. His eyebrows are stupid looking. His whole fucking face. He's an ugly guy. He is. He talks about how handsome he is. Bitches drop their panties for me. Yeah, no, they don't. No, they don't, bro. They do not. Trust me. They might pull them up and run away, scared, screaming. Okay, but they ain't dropping them. Not for you. If so, it's because they're holding them. They're in a bag. They just got done shopping. You asked for their number, scared them, and they ran off. They dropped their panties. You know what I mean? That's about the only fucking way. You're not a good-looking guy by any stretch of the imagination. Your personality sucks. Okay, you're all soft and doughy. You ain't getting no pussy, my friend. Nope. No. Incel. Like you guys, the gay shit. Broke bargain shopping boy. Yeah, and he's talking about me. Bro, come on, man. BK, the bottom line is I'm everything you pretend to be, bro. Just like a lot of the guys who hate on me. You know what I mean? I am, and I always was. You got to deal with it. Give me $1 million, I am buying sweatpants and video games with the rest. Shit, I'm buying a house and a couple of nice cars and chilling. You know what I mean? For a little while. I'd still be on here twice a day. I don't give a fuck. It's Friday. Donate to FBS. Yeah, come on, guys. What's going on? FBS, you put in that work. I remember when you first came on. Yeah, bro. My face was like this. You know what I mean? At least then, if somebody called me fat, you know, every now and then I'd make a joke about it. But it was like, okay, it's at least justifiable now. Now it's like, bro, how many pictures do you have to see of me before you're like, oh shit, he's nowhere near fat. The one thing we can't call him anymore is fat. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, BK is just like the rest of them. They live in their own fantasy land. They just say whatever sounds good. Let's call FBS fat. We'll just keep pounding away at that. He's fat. Somehow maybe we could make people stop believing their lying eyes. You know what I mean? And see the light that even though FBS looks like he's actually rather skinny at this point, we'll just call him fat anyway, and maybe we can convince them. What are you doing, bro? That BK the other day, I think it was yesterday, in SoFlo's chat said, the difference is you roast people with lies. I roast people with the truth. No, you don't, bro. As soon as you said that, I was like, bro, you're still calling me fat after 3 years. And now it's like 32 pounds of weight fucking loss. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Yesterday, I reached an all-time low. I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but I'm awesome because I plan on getting lower. Okay. Not an all-time. Let me take that back. My lowest weight since before I had the heart failure. Yesterday, I was very, very happy. That's why I said fuck it and had Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday. You know what I mean? I was proud of myself. I reached the goal. Okay, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, people will just say whatever they want to say. There has to be no facts behind it. It don't matter. Matter of fact, they'll ignore the facts completely. I mean, you're still calling me fat, and you're telling SoFlo that he roasts people with lies, but you roast them with the truth. Bro, all you ever say about me is you're fat, you look like a Teletubby, blah, blah, blah. What are you talking about, bro? Bro, I'm 40. I'm going to be 45 next month. You're what, 30 fucking 9? I got heart failure, a weak heart. I've been through all kinds of shit. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if I was single, bro, we could go out the same fucking day and I'd pull 10 times as many bitches as you could, bro. I'm 1,000,000% fucking positive because I know my past and my history. You know what I'm saying? Like you come off like a douchebag, bro. Even if you were a good looking guy who was built, you have no personality. I don't think you understand women, bro. Women are not just looking for a dude that looks good. You know what I mean? And you don't, first of all. Women, you got to be confident. You got to make them laugh. You ever hear this saying, if you can make a woman laugh, you can make her do anything? Well, I've proven that dozens of times. Okay. It's very simple. There's the whole package, and then there's you who doesn't have any of the package. You know what I mean? Like there's different elements to the package. Looks, personality, confidence, stuff like that. You have none of those. There's some other things too. I'd have to take a minute to think about them, but you have none of those things, bro. None. You're like pussy repellent, bro. I mean, you go towards a chick with that stupid fucking voice. You got the dumbest. How many times do I got to say this? That fucking voice. There's nobody I've ever heard who speaks like that. Nobody. I don't know what it is. He got screwed on the whole New York accent thing and everything. He sounds fucking weird. He talks like he's a robot. Oh, yeah, look at dumb looking motherfucker. It's very strange listening to him. I've been trying to pinpoint that fucking weird voice and accent for years. I mean, it's obviously a New York accent, but with the voice, it sounds fucking goofy because that's the strangest voice I've ever heard on a man. And he thinks he's the coolest motherfucker in the world. This dickhead used to drop rap videos. This is what I mean, BK, about why you're on my dick the way you are. Bro, I was a part of hip-hop culture. I was a hip-hop DJ on a hip-hop club scene. Okay, and I made a fucking fortune rocking crowds, playing hip-hop fucking music. You're 39. That was in my early to late 20s. Okay, you're fucking 39 years old. You're still making freestyle rap videos and shit on your fucking bitch-ass YouTube channel that, by the way, has 74 fucking subscribers. 74. You've been on here 3 fucking years. Who are you, JC? Jesus fucking Christ. Ryan Morrison, 199. Hello, FBS. What's up, Ryan? Thank you. Did I already shout that out? I don't know. I might have done it from the other column. Ryan Morrison, member for 21 months. Thank you for that, sir. What's up, Tim Sullivan? It is. Well, you know, on a minuscule macro level, you know, when it comes to YouTube. Yeah. BK and Pizza must have circus mirrors in their homes or RVs. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Timothy Sullivan. I appreciate it. I could get my picture with a cow whenever where I live. Well, you know, here you don't see, man. Well, don't get me wrong. If you're, depending on where you are, you'll see cows all over the fucking place. I'm generally not in those places. You know what I mean? I'm not. For some reason, there was like a fucking 12-foot cow. No. What am I talking about? Probably 20-foot fucking cow. You could see where the udders are in the picture behind me at the fair. It was fucking enormous. So we said, let's take pictures in front of this. You know, why not? Let's have fun. It's what we do, BK. We have fun. We enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? Normal people, bro, are not sitting around all day trying to figure out ways to prove themselves. You know, this guy again today, wait till I go on camera later. Wait till I go on camera later. Yeah, okay. But Rodney Dangerfield, sure. That's who he fucking talks like. I swear to God. Yeah, let's wait till you go on camera. What are we going to see, bro? What are we going to see? What are you going to do? Are you going to do something so gay as to take your shirt off and show everybody your fucking body on YouTube? Oh, my God. Again, something that somebody who's self-confident wouldn't have to do. Like, for example, these pictures, I look 1,000 times better than I did even 2 years ago. But I don't go around showing fucking pictures of myself and talking about guys. Look how much weight I lost. Unless somebody is telling me how fat I am. Then I put pictures up and I say, oh, so-and-so is still calling me fat. Take a look. This is how fat I am. You know what I mean? That's it. Normal people don't do this. I have nothing to prove to any of you. I've been telling you that for years. I don't give a fuck. And the funny thing is, I'm proving things on a regular basis without even trying to. Over the last 3 years, what you've seen unravel is every single thing I've ever told you turn out to be true. Everything I've ever told you about myself could be corroborated by other fucking people. My background obviously turned out to be true as far as where I'm from and who I've been around. Everything I told you about my criminal record, everything that I've told you, period. That's what you've been seeing over the last 3 fucking years. This is why do you think I'm considered the most honest person on here? Because I just am the most honest person on here. And even the people who say I lie, they know the truth, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have to Photoshop things to make it look like I lied. They wouldn't have to pull a Kane Shades and edit a video to make it look like I lied. They wouldn't have to pull this bullshit that I swear to God I won't go over again with you guys. They wouldn't have to pull that where they Photoshop things. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have to do it. So, you know, that's why I get real pissed off. One thing you can never call me is a fraud. You know what I mean? And somebody did that recently. Big mistake. But this guy is, whatever he is, whether he's a fraud or whether he's just some lonely, bored fucking guy who wants to impress people on YouTube, he comes off as pathetic and he doesn't realize it. He still thinks he's a cool motherfucker. Bro, listen, man. Nobody, I repeat, nobody, no matter what you try to do to redeem yourself, nobody is going to forget about this. Okay, nobody. Just the way you're standing, you have a weak stance. Does anybody know what I mean by that? Do I sound goofy, or do you guys understand? I know what I mean. You have a weak stance, bro. You look like look. Somebody mentioned your posture on SoFlo's show. They're right. You know what I mean? You look like you're the least confident person in the world. Like you're just defeated. You know what I mean? Like you're just fucking defeated, bro. And God Almighty, you're fucking pale. You're Italian, bro? Where are you Italian? I don't understand. How? Don't you have like red hair? How are you Italian? And I know that happens. My great-grandmother had red hair. You know, but Jesus Christ, Mike. You're pale as a motherfucker. You look like my fucking stepsons. Come on, guys, donations. I'm not going to let it go. It's fucking Friday. The last few days without Frank and Tom, I made nothing. Got to be honest with you. The other day, I made $540 for the day, and 500 of that came from 2 people. Okay, so I made $40 for that day. You know what I mean? And that's not a big deal because I didn't even do shows that day. Whatever I got is great. But, you know, it happens. You know, I think people have gotten comfortable now that Frank and Tom give so much money, nobody donates anymore. They can't always do that, and I can't depend on them for that because, well, I mean, I'm sure I can, but I don't want to have to. And eventually, you know, just times come along when people can't do that shit anymore. So I need guys to keep donating the way they used to. It's very, very important. If you bought a house, I'm pitching a tent in your backyard, FBS. You wouldn't have to. You'd have a room, brother. If he was crushing ass like that, he wouldn't be on here 20 hours a day. Yeah, if he was doing anything, he wouldn't be on here 20 hours a day. You could find that guy in a chat in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Every single day, no matter what. Now, you tell me how he works or does anything for himself. I'm going to tell you my estimation of Mike over here. I won't say his last name. And I don't really have to guess because I already know a lot of things. Okay, but he's another, Nick Romano, a spoiled brat kid who had everything handed to him. And now he lives comfortably without doing anything for himself. You know what I mean? He's just a bum. That's who he is. He doesn't bring in any income. He doesn't do anything for himself. And any money he has is probably from inheritance or from some family investments or maybe even a business his family handed him. But it's nothing he's doing for himself. Yeah, exactly. Why is he? You know what I mean? Why is he? 39 fucking years old, bro. What are you doing? According to you, you are the man, bro. You're good looking according to you. You're fucking shredded according to you. Look great, To hear BK tell it, he's just a fucking pussy magnet. Everywhere he goes, bitches are just throwing themselves at him. All right, he's got it all going on. He's got money. He's got this. He's got that. But yet he's on here all fucking day, every day. I'm a content creator who makes a living on here, and I am not on here 25% of the time that BK is. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. I got a life. Even though this is how I earn a living, I still got other shit to do. Muscle, I told SoFlo, if you think as the... Told SoFlo, I think of you as the Halloween huge dude in the Rob Zombie movies, Muscle with the long hair. Oh, you're talking about, okay, gotcha. Frank, I can't ride roller coasters. Robert B, $2. Surely you guys can match $2. I don't know the way it's looking today. I don't know if they can. Guys, come on. You're a bunch of working people and stuff, who can take care of yourselves. How is it that Tony Pizza has a chat that can throw money at him all day and I can't have like a decent day a week of donations anymore? How's that possible? Frank, I was 6'6", 240 in 6th grade. For real, my mom is like 6'1". Jesus Christ. BK Shallon Finest is ugly as fuck. Oh, listen. That's cutting right to the chase. You know what I mean? That's being perfectly blunt. Yes. He is. He's like a dry sponge, water roll right off. Like the truth does to his brain. Yeah, no shit. Ooh, Gambino. Has a great pack. That's not the kind of package I was talking about. Well, Anonymous just sent me $20. That's what's up. Thank you very much, Anonymous. I appreciate that. After seeing how disheveled BK looks, I think I know what's going on. Friends with Joe and MRE, BK may need to catch an A&R show. Who knows, man? I'll tell you what, though. One thing he does not look like, okay? Well, there's a lot of things he doesn't look like. But one thing he does not look like is a guy that is capable of the things he pretends to be capable of. Not just that, he also doesn't look like a cool motherfucker. He doesn't look like somebody who has any confidence or self-respect or dignity. You know what I mean? I would not go out. I don't give a fuck if I knew I was going out to meet 5 guys to get jumped. I'd still dress better than that, just in case there was pictures taken again. You know what I mean? I want to make sure. Guys, when I got jumped, there's a picture of me like on the ground. Go check out that picture and look at my outfit. I'm dressed 1,000 times better than BK. How funny is that? My God. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, guys. I got to try to get myself in that habit of staying at the bottom down here. Sally, $2. Thank you very much, Sally. I appreciate it. Come on, guys. Where's the money? Where's the money? Yesterday, I gave you one great show and then a dud, but still, it was a great show yesterday morning. And I'm giving you a great one today. I love when taller people are in the stores. When I need something off the top shelf, excuse me, sir, can you please grab me those paper towels? Yeah, I'm the type of person that will climb up on shelves and do whatever it takes not to have to ask for help, even if it means that I might get hurt. Seriously, badly hurt. They might be back, but we're not. Oh, God, it's going to be a tough day for you, BK. But then again, you've had a lot of tough days lately. You should have never shown up, bro, knowing that you look like that. But see, you know, yesterday I said that people have their own image of themselves in their head. Like, BK sees that picture. He doesn't see what we see. He doesn't. When BK looks at that picture, he sees a stunningly good-looking, tall, fit, shredded guy in a dope-ass outfit who has all the confidence and self-esteem in the world. That's what BK sees. And the rest of us see the complete and total opposite of that. It's pretty much all there is to it. I don't know that, GD's Kitchen. I won't make that assumption. Which one? Oh, I hear that. If he came to my neighborhood, and I'm not talking about this one, they would automatically assume he's a cop. You know what I mean? Nobody would talk to him. There's no way. You know what they'd say? Look at this guy trying to look like he's down. He looks like he's dressed like DTs around here, like the drug task force guys and shit, the detectives. They drive around dressed like that. You know what I mean? Because they don't know. You know, they don't know how you're really supposed to dress. So they think if they're dressed like that, like people will fucking come up to them and ask them for shit, you know, or at least try to sell them shit, whatever. You know, that's how the detectives run around looking. That's what people would think about him. They dress bummy and shit. You know what I mean? You guys know. Well, some of you do. That's how BK looks. Looks like an undercover detective. Baby A, $5. Happy Friday. Keep it up, FBS. Same to you, Baby A. Thank you very much for the $5. BK isn't a pale ginger here, not at all. Oh, no, of course not. Jersey Girl 732, FBS, I'll hit you. Have to go get an Apple card. I always try to support the channel. Please say hello to Mother FBS and the Queen. I will, and thank you, Jersey Girl. It means a lot to me. I'm going to do a second show today, you know what I mean? So I got to, guys, because we got, like 6 days left in the month, 5 days, whatever the fuck it is. So I need to make some money on that paycheck, you know? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, look at this. This guy says he's good looking. Guys, hold on. Let me clean the phone up. He looks like an undercover fiend in Cuban Muscle. You're right. Actually, he looks like a plainclothes fiend. He looks like an undercover cop. He's a fiend in plain clothes. He's not trying to disguise himself at all. Look at this dude, bro. Do you see he tries to look extra mean and stuff? My God, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. And I think, you know, BK is back to that point where like every fucking buddy hates him again, right? Or does he? I guess he still has MRE in the fucking loser squad over there. But I hear a lot of people are done with his ass. Frank, thank you very, 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 very much, my brother. Frank just sent $50. You didn't have to do that because you send all the money. You send all the money. And no, he said drop the link for BK. Have an old school debate. LOL. Call him out. I've done it a million times. BK comes on and he just calls names. That's what he does. He doesn't have a fucking brain in his dumb fucking head. So it's name calling. Oh, you look like a fucking thumb with ears. Oh, look at you. Look at your misshapen head, you fucking Teletubby fat boy. You know what I mean? Sorry if my impression's a little bit different. We all know the real one. Oh, what's going on, FBS? You want to fucking debate me, cocksucker? I can call you fucking names all day. I can call you fucking boogerhead. I could call you a dope fiend. I could call you fucking a dumb with ears. What do you want me to call you, cocksucker? How about instead you sign a waiver, you meet me in the fucking gym in Staten Island off Arthur Kill Road. I'll wipe the fucking floor with you. I'll rearrange your fucking face. That's what he really sounds like. Thank you for the 50, Frank, again. But like I said, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You gave me $400 the other day. It's everybody else needs to kick up a little bit. You know, it's Friday too. That used to be the rule. Kick up Friday. What happened? He did, but it was always the same thing with him, except every now and then we'd have a pleasant conversation and he'd be cool. And this is how I always knew he was a follower. A couple of times he came on here. Thank you for the laughs, guys. He came on here and like that's the thing about BK. He's very he first of all, he's mentally ill as a motherfucker. He's majorly bipolar. I mean, I'm not talking about like some people will call people bipolar if they just have mood swings. No. Bipolar is much different than that. And he has a complete and total opposite personality. He does. It just depends on when you catch him. Oh, we were never cool. But he came on a couple of times. I don't remember. I couldn't care less about BK. But a couple of times he came on and it was about all the beef that was going on. This is when things were like at their peak as far as just a fucking war going on with everybody. You know what I mean? And he would like try to squash things. You know, like we'd be talking shit to each other and then he'd just calm down and try to start, you know what I mean? Like speaking like he has some sense and talking about, I'll get my side to calm down. You get your side to calm down, and maybe we could squash all this. And you know me, guys. First of all, I'm always down to end the beef. Like no matter who you are, chances are if you stop talking about me, I'll stop talking about you. But also, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm a smart motherfucker, and I know that anytime anybody offers me that, I will have no problem not talking about them anymore, but they'll have to continue talking about me. So it's like just a way, to make you look like a fool and prove that you can't do it, and that's what I would do with BK. I'd be like, yeah. Let's calm down, bro. And just, let's see what we could do. Maybe you talk to your side. I'll talk to my side. I'm inside cracking up laughing. And, but within 4 or 5 hours, MRE and them got a hold of him. And then he was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Fuck. Sorry, I keep mixing up the accents, but I hear him also like that. I just heard the video of him talking about me before the show. And that's what he sounded like. He sounded like this when he talked. FBS, you fucking thumb what is, like that. So MRE and them would get a hold of him and he'd be right back at it, because he's a follower. You can't, some people don't let anybody sway them. You know what I mean? Some people don't let anybody influence them. Like if I make a decision, my decision's made. There's not going to be one guy or 2 guys or 10 guys that are going to come along and change my fucking mind. That's why I always stand for what I believe in. I hate Trump, for example. I'm in a community of Trump lovers. Do I let them influence me? Fuck no. I'm an atheist. I'm in a community full of people who at least claim to be Christians, Catholics, whatever. Do I let them sway me or influence me? No fucking way. I am who I am. I'm a man. I stand my ground. BK can't do that. He'll make a decision for himself. And then once he sees those guys are turning on him, he can't stick to it. It's like he's got to do what they tell him to do. You know what I mean? So he's weak. He's always been weak. I noticed that about him from the very beginning. Joey, $6, $7, $10. My card was compromised, so I renewed subscription. Catching a live for a few at work. Thanks for what you do. Thank you for thanking me, and thank you for the $10. I appreciate it very much, Joe. It means a lot to me. And did I? That one must be okay. I got to go further down. Yeah, we might have been at one point, or at least civil with each other. I don't know. I don't think we're ever cool. I never liked it. I don't like troublemakers. I don't like people who start fights. I like people who finish them. You know what I mean? I've never been that type of guy. Robert B., member for 18 months, been here since day one. FBS, good dude, fact. Thank you, Robert B. Thank you for being a member for so long, and thank you for all your loyalty, bro. Robert B. has been extremely loyal always. I can always count on him for that. BK nickname should be BJ. That's a good idea. Like just BJ or like BJ Fellatio's finest or like BJ just blowjob's finest. What should we call him? We can come up with something. I think instead of finest, though, at the end it should be tiniest, because he's a tiny little feller. You know what I mean? You can see from the picture, he's a little guy. Look. Now you tell me how that photo is manipulated to shorten you. How? What did fucking SoFlo take a piece of your body out? Like, bro, you can't be 6 feet tall. I've been next to SoFlo. I know how tall he is. You know what I mean? And I know where I stand to him. You know, and I'm telling you, bro, you're either my height or shorter. There's no question about it. No question. BK, that clown runs his mouth. When he shows up now, he wants the politic. Nah, bro, you talk greasy. Now it's time to get it cracking. Absolutely. You're actually looking to fuck him up, aren't you? I think I've seen you say some things. Drew Ha, listen, you were talking shit yesterday too. What? I don't even understand what your point is. So first of all, you have no idea what Gunsmoke did. You have no idea. You might know what he told you. Okay, a lot of people fail to face what really went on. Okay, or at least acknowledge it. BK, no, he never went after family. But what does that mean? I can't diss BK, you stupid motherfucker. You're one of the people I'm talking about, Drew. Why do you have a membership? You realize what a dick rider you are? You come in here to talk shit, but you pay $5 a month to watch me. That's why I always say my haters are my biggest fans. And you're missing something else. It doesn't even matter. I don't have to explain myself to you. But me and SoFlo went after each other, and me and SoFlo were actually friends in real life. You forget about that? And I'm a man, and I can make any decision I want, even if you feel like it's hypocritical or anything else. You have no say in my life. I'm not BK, bro. You're not going to influence me, like I just said. You have no fucking idea what's going on. You don't know about that situation you're speaking of. You don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be saying that. You have no fucking idea. There's people who set my family up to get attacked, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, stupid ass. And BK, no, that's the one thing I'll give him. But I'm pretty sure he took some shots at Shanna and shit here and there. Everybody seems to find that acceptable. And even if he didn't, BK is a scumbag. I can't say what the fuck I want about him. Blow me, Drew. Go fuck yourself. And please cancel your fucking membership, bro. Nobody wants you here. Cancel your... Matter of fact, watch this, Drew. You pay $5 a month, and now I'm going to block you. Keep paying $5 a month and you can't get in the chat, douchebag. Oh shit. He's just a shit stirrer, one of many. Yeah, absolutely. They hate we're friends. I know. Yeah, of course. But people want to tell me who I should or shouldn't be friends with. Meanwhile, you're not me. This is what people fail to forget. Even if something looks a certain way to you, you're you. Okay? Whoever you're looking at and judging, they're a different person. You have no say in what they do. You don't know how they think or why they make decisions or the decisions that they make. You don't know why they make those decisions. Jesus fuck. This is one of those times where I'm starting to not be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy. I'm Chris Lodrago. I'm FBS. I'm Fat Bald-Sicilian. You are Drew Ha. I don't know you. I couldn't give a fuck about you. And if you died in a burning building tomorrow, it wouldn't even change my mood. Okay, so what the fuck do I care what you think about me, or why should your fucking opinion hold any weight in my eyes? Why should I fucking even care I don't care what you think, bro. You think I'm going to change my mind about anything because of you? Especially when you're misinformed. You have no fucking idea what certain people did to me. You have no idea because I've been a very nice guy and I've kept my fucking mouth shut. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, bro. I don't just give up friends for nothing. Okay, and BK was never even that. BK is a fucking douchebag. I never liked him to begin with, ever. And guess what? If somebody talked about my family and I want to befriend them all over again, it's my fucking business, not yours. And if somebody never did a thing to me, but I feel like tearing them to shreds, also my business, not yours. But BK has been fucking with me since day fucking one. He's been talking shit about me, trying to insult me, trying to roast me, which he's not good at. He says the same shit over and over again, trashing me left and fucking right. Left and right. And you're a dick rider too, Drew Ha, because you came in here yesterday talking about, I know BK, trust me, he'll step to you. So what, bro? Where are you from that this is impressive? I'm from a world where you can't back down from people. You can't do it. I thought we were all from that same world, aren't we? This is fucking MobTube. It's not a question of whether or not you stand up to somebody. You have to stand up. You have to step to people. Why is that impressive? Like it's something new that nobody's ever done before. Guess what he did, Drew Ha? He stepped to somebody, according to you, and did nothing. He did nothing. Not a thing. He hugged the guy. He didn't do a fucking thing. And we could see by the way he's standing that he had no intentions to. He's wearing a fucking hoodie. Now, again, he's probably never been in a real fight in his life. He just talks shit. Okay, but Drew Ha, tell me how a fucking hoodie is a good idea to wear to what might turn out to be a fight, you stupid motherfucker. BK's a phony. And whoever you are, Drew Ha, you probably are too. FBI member for 15 months. Happy Friday, Yizzo family. Happy Friday to you. Thank you very much for being a member for so long. Yeah, Ronan 456. Drew Ha's out. He can keep paying me every month to ride my dick. Fucking loser, wannabe, fucking envious, jealous, hater, pussy troll. I'm sure he has. Irish Green. That's Joe Baith. I thought he lost a foot and was in a wheelchair. He lost toes. He backing up little BK. BK runs faster and leaves Joe to get his ass kicked in a wheelchair. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Listen, hold on. Let me read it again because I need to go get a drink. I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. I'm tired of drinking water. That's Joe Baith. I heard he lost the foot and was in. No, he just lost toes, bro. He's backing up little BK. BK, fast runner, leaves Joe to get his ass kicked in a wheelchair. I don't know about all that. I think you added some of that shit. Is that right, Chicago Muscle? Give me a second, guys. Let me go get a sip of something with flavor. I'll be right back. What am I doing? I clicked the wrong button. All right. Irish Green Topak lost a couple toes, I think. Yeah, he lost one or two. I'm not sure. But he's not in a wheelchair, I don't think. Matter of fact, I'd like to see that whole picture because I'm confused by that whole blurred image. Like, what is that? Is that part of Joe? I don't get it. If it is, Joe looks like he's fucking 8'10". I don't know. I'm going to have to ask SoFlo for the full picture. Guys, I just want to do this again for anybody who wasn't here earlier. BK made a video about me last night where once again he called me fat and he said I look like a Teletubby. So in case you haven't seen, these are the two most recent pictures of me. There's one. There's two. Those are the two most recent pictures of me. This is BK. Here's another one of me. This is BK. Me? BK. Me? BK. Me? BK. Just want to make that clear. Keep calling me fat, stupid ass. That's a sign right there that you have no fucking imagination. You have no creativity in your dumb fucking head. You're not somebody who should be trying to roast people. You have to call somebody fat who's not fat. That's all you can come up with. I'll just call him fat over and over. I'll say he looks like a Teletubby. I'll say he looks like a Weeble Wobble. Meanwhile, bro, I look fucking 1,000 times better than you in every way, shape, and form, from the tip of my fucking head to the fucking, but whatever the fuck it is. The top of my head to the bottom of my feet or some shit. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. From head to toe, my friend. From head to toe. No question about it. I think everyone here would agree. Fit, bald Sicilian. I ain't saying I'm fit. I'm just saying I look better than that motherfucker. A lot better. I'm so glad I saw that picture of him. Because the thing is, bro, some people, their false confidence and their constant talking and being braggadocious and acting like as if they're a big deal. After a while, you're like, okay, there must be something special about the dude. You know what I mean? Like that we don't know, we haven't seen yet. Something that makes him this confident. But then you also have to remember that confident people don't have to go around proving how confident they are. They don't have to go around trying to make themselves look confident. There's an air about them. You just know when you see a confident person. But you would think if a guy talks himself up that much, it's like, okay, all right, this guy, he can't be a total joke. Then you see this picture and you're like, oh my God, he's a total joke. He actually is. Look at him. Not to mention, bro, and I'll go over this over and over and over. What SoFlo said was true about me and a lot of other people here. The people who hate me can say whatever the fuck they want. There is no denying. I'm a guy from the streets. I just am. I always was. Okay. And I did my thing most of my adult life and even as a kid. You know what I mean? I was hustling. I was doing all types of crazy shit. Most of the guys that are in this chat and most of the people, well, I won't say most of the people I'm mobbed to, but a lot of people, even whether we like them or hate them, it don't matter. A lot of people are from the streets, you know what I mean? Or they're from some background where they understand real beef and they've done things in their lives and they've been to jail and they've been through shit. They've struggled. They understand what that type of life is like. You know what I mean? BK acts like he's one of those people, but this guy literally has no criminal record. No criminal record. Now, I know sometimes when we say that, it sounds stupid, like as if we're talking like having a criminal record is like, a good thing. It's never a good thing. The point I'm making is if you try to act like you're a thug and you're a gangster and you'll hurt people, but you have a background that tells the complete and total opposite story, we know you're lying. Okay, if BK was as crazy and as fucking dangerous as he pretends to be, he would have a record a mile long of simple assaults, aggravated assaults, all types of crazy shit, assault and battery. You know what I mean? All that stuff. He has nothing. He has nothing. So all that crazy, like, when he goes berserk and he's screaming and yelling and people think, oh my God, he can't control himself. He absolutely can, because he doesn't lay a hand on no fucking buddy. You know what I mean? He doesn't do anything to get himself in trouble. He won't get in trouble. I bet you BK can go buy a legal gun right now, even in New York. You know what I mean? Spotless criminal record. Now, how the fuck are you a badass with no criminal record, bro? How? I mean, for fuck's sake, even I got a fucking fighting charge on my record. And I don't walk around like as if I'm fucking Mike fucking Tyson. You know what I mean? Like I'm Jean-Claude Van fucking Damme or somebody. Steven Seagal, that douchebag, fat bastard. You know what I mean? I don't walk around like I'm the Terminator. You know what I'm saying? And even I got fighting charges on my record. How do you not when you're this ultimate fighter, dude? How is that possible? I'll understand. I don't know, man. He's a fraud, man. He's a phony. That's it. That's all there is to it. What exactly? I'm sorry, I'm behind. Maybe I should have used somebody more up to date as an example. Like, I don't know, a UFC fighter, maybe Nate Diaz or somebody. I don't know what the fuck he acts like, but according to him, man, remember when didn't somebody have a name BK the toughest boy or something? That's him. He acts like as if he can beat any fucking buddy and nobody can touch him. He's that much of a badass. You know what I mean? Like he could just no matter who you are, within a split second, he will fuck you up. You won't even know what happened to you. Come on, man. Stop it. Just be who you are, bro. Be a geek. You know what I mean? You're a fucking geek. Just be a geek. Tell us what you're really all about. watching porn all day and playing video games while you eat fucking Doritos and get a bigger and bigger belly every day. Irish Green, FBS, I was there. El Cid photo chopped me. I'm the old guy in the back, white t-shirt tucked into my shorts, black knee socks, sandals. BK didn't want to mess with me and my cane wheelchair off to right. I don't know who this is supposed to be. BK forgot to put his bra on when he was getting ready. Oh my God, the titties sagging. You have the confident, I don't give a fuck attitude. I sleep well with that attitude. Helps you say what you feel. It's not for everyone, though. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm sure you're the same. Absolutely. It's not for everyone. I mean, bottom line about me, guys, is I've proven a million times. I just don't care what you people fucking think. Now, if you're wrong about me, I will fucking prove you wrong. Sure. But like, I don't give a fuck. Like when I got jumped, people putting pictures up and stuff. My feelings are supposed to be hurt. I got jumped. The fuck you want from me? What was I supposed to do? I'm beating 5 guys. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I don't care about shit like that. I'll go live bloody and every fucking thing else. I went live twice that night. The whole time I'm laughing and clowning the people who jumped me and raking in a fortune while I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't. I got my eye on the prize at all times. I'll come on here as fucked up looking as could be. Whatever you want to think about me is up to you. But this guy, 3 fucking years before he could put himself on camera. What the fuck, man? Wait till you see me on camera today. Okay. I'll be waiting. I can't wait to see BK. Oh my God. BK, tell us what time you're going to be on camera so I can fucking plan my day around it. I've got no criminal record, fought in serious battles that would make these so-called street guys shit themselves. It means nothing. No, you haven't. Just fucking with you, bro. Are you new? If you're new, welcome. Just fucking with you, bro. BJ, kindergarten's fattest. Yeah, he's a doofy looking dude. And, I'm going to take advantage of it, too. Because, like, when I was at my fattest, I wasn't that fat. And they made it seem like I was MRE. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, now I'm going to really, I'll give you an example. And I don't want to get into politics. Relax, guys. The right, the Republicans, their whole thing, they played on this forever. Oh, my God, Joe Biden is the oldest man to ever run for office or to ever be a candidate or presumptive nominee or whatever. Okay. Well, now it's Trump. So now the left is jumping on that, and they're giving them a taste of their own medicine. Oh, guess what? Now Trump is the oldest nominee in the history of America, as far as being a presidential nominee, the oldest one. They could jump on that now. It's like, okay, you guys wanted to beat it to death. Now we'll beat it to fucking death. Same shit here. Okay. BK wanted to make it sound like I was a fucking blimp. He used to call me that. He used to call me a fucking blimp constantly. What else did he call me? A fucking, something about a hot air balloon. I have no fucking idea. Meanwhile, at my fattest, I still wasn't that fat. So you want to exaggerate and be hyperbolic and act like blow things out of proportion and act like I'm some fucking, yeah, there's some people I can compare myself to on MobTube, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 500 fucking pounds. Okay, I could do the same to you. So now we're gonna harp on how fat you are because we have a picture of you actually being fat. You know what I'm saying? And I just compared pictures of you looking like that to the way I look currently. So now I'm gonna beat it to death. I'm just fucking with you, Operation DS Fat. I only said that because listen. Because of this. He says, I've got no criminal record, fought in serious battles that would make these so-called street guys shit themselves. Now, you look like, if you're honestly a vet, thank you for your service, first of all. And you probably have been in some battles. I don't know that, though. It's you telling me that. All right. But you are a vet. It's likely. But still, even if you have, it's not saying that it's not possible. It's not likely. Okay, a guy who has no criminal record, chances are, isn't walking around kicking the shit out of people every day. Tell me I'm wrong, Operation DS, Matt. What fucking world do we live in where eventually you're not going to catch some sort of charge? What are you, just beating motherfuckers up left and right, and nobody at any given point is ever going to go call the cops or something? Or you're never going to wind up fighting in front of the cops, or so you get caught on camera fucking somebody up, something. I don't know many people who spend a lot of their lives fighting and don't have fighting charges on their fucking record. You know what I mean? So it's not likely. I don't know what you've done personally, but I know for a fact it's not likely. If you're walking around, if you're talking like you're dangerous and you're a badass and you're some sort of fucking G, there would be something to prove that. There would be something to at least indicate that maybe you live that type of life. There is nothing in BK's background, nothing to indicate that he is who he says he is. Nothing. So I was just fucking with you, man. Relax. I'm just playing. I got all the respect in the world for you if you're a vet, my man. PK will go on camera as soon as everyone in the chat signs the waiver. Yeah, I know. Fucking stupid ass shit. All right, well, you're mad at me now, Operation DS, right? You're lashing out. I was just fucking with you, bro. Irish Green, FBS, I'm joking about stuff. I consider myself the Rodney Dangerfield of YouTube. Oh, there you go. Listen, we need a Rodney Dangerfield here on MobTube. BK sounds like him, but you could be the actual guy. I know. Let me see if he... All right, there we go. I think now that you heard me explain what I meant, you're calmed down a little. FBS, I would just ignore them all. You don't have to prove anything. But I'm not, Operation DS vet. I'm not. The only thing I'm doing is I'm taking let me say it differently. I'm getting satisfaction out of the fact that this dickhead has called me fat for 3 fucking years, and now we can look at the two of us and people can make a decision. You know what I mean? There you go. That's all. I'm not the one trying to prove anything. BK has been for 3 fucking years. Good. I appreciate that, man. I'm just fucking around. I joke a lot. For 3 years, he's been trying to prove to us that he's a badass, that you better not come within 500 feet of him. He's going to whoop your ass. He'll meet everybody in Staten Island. He'll do this. He'll do that. Meanwhile, he's talking about sign a waiver, the biggest pussy thing in the world. Okay, now it's come down to let's sign a waiver and do it in a gym. Come on, bro. That, who says that? People that don't really want to fight. You know what I mean? People that don't really want to fight. I don't talk about Silo like that anymore for certain reasons. But the biggest douchebag thing in the world was him telling me, sign the waiver, bitch. Meanwhile, again, sign what waiver? There's no way I could be sanctioned in the world to ever fight like that. You know what I mean? And any type of controlled situation, I have numerous severe health problems, and most of them are heart fucking problems, so you're saying something that would never work anyway. And then when I stepped up and said, I'll sign it, let's do it in New York City. Oh, no, it's got to be where I want, blah, blah, blah. I know. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's people being I don't know. It's people trying to show off and act like they're ready for whatever, and not just ready, but they're actually looking for trouble. That's how tough they are. That they're just looking for motherfuckers to fight. Meanwhile, none of you want to fight. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, the majority of this fucking this community is people in their 40s and up. Do you know how stupid you look as a 39-year-old man, BK? Talking times have changed, bro. You're well over middle age at this point. Look it up, okay? You know how stupid you look? Always wanting to fight fucking people. I mean, at 18 years old, you look dumb trying to do it, but at 30 fucking 9, come on, bro. And you're challenging people that are way older than you. You're challenging War, who you know probably has disabilities and stuff. He's made that clear on here. You're challenging Frank after Frank told you he can't possibly fight you. You know what I mean? He's got disabilities. You and then when you run into somebody who's ready to fuck you up, look what happens. Oh, what are we doing, Soulflow? Why are we? Let's not fight. Let's hug it out. You know, that's who you really are, bro. That's who you really are. You went there and you thought your crazy act would scare SoFlo, and it didn't work. Now I know you do, Operation Diaz, man. I was just being belligerent because you went against what I said. That's all. Yeah, that's the story from Joe Bay 8th. So it's not like it's me saying it as my opinion or one of us making it up. It's the guy who was with him said that he was crying on the way back. And I believe it. I believe it because he is terrified. He's one of these guys, however he grew up, however he lived his life, you know, he's afraid to commit crime. And listen, that's fine. But if you're afraid to commit crimes, then don't talk like you're a G. Okay? It doesn't work. You can't have it both fucking ways. If you're afraid to catch a case and end up in fucking jail, stop acting like as if you're a badass who will do this, this, and this. You won't. It's been proven time and time again. So, my first fight with the doctor who slapped me to make sure I was alive, the cops arrested me on record, first of many arrests and beatings. Well, listen, you've had a record since a very, very young age then. You got me beat, that's for sure. How do you really hurt someone in a ring? We need gravel road action. You know what we need, Chicago, honestly, is for everybody to calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? Everybody is Johnny Badass on here. Look, I'll do this to you. I'll do that to you. Meanwhile, we all live, thousands of miles away from each other and shit. Calm the fuck down. You're on MobTube where we fuck around and we roast each other. It's entertainment. We make money off of it, some of us at least. That's how it was for the longest time. But you got guys like BK who, like I said, they have something to prove all the fucking time. And if a person is dangerous, that makes them even more dangerous. He's not dangerous. He's just a douchebag. So it makes him look like more of a douchebag. You know what I mean? Because, like, example, I told you about my little city, York. Okay. The reason a lot of the guys in York became killers is because people from out of town were coming there trying to take over. Everybody's selling drugs and hustling. And these York guys, listen, this is their bread and butter. This is how they eat, right? And now you got Baltimore guys, New York guys, Philly guys, Jersey guys. They're all coming to York City to try to set up shop. And the big city guys are laughing at them, trying to push them around because they're from a small city. So these guys, now they had something to prove. So they started killing these people from out of town. This is decades ago this started happening. And it's gotten worse and worse. And now they all kill each other too. People that are from the same town. Like I said, if you're dangerous, having something to prove can make you more dangerous. BK is not a dangerous guy. It's been proven. You know what I mean? So in his case, it just makes him look like more of a douchebag. Because you always got something to prove, yet you haven't proven anything yet. In 3 years, what has BK proven to us? We have no more reason now to believe that he's a fighter than we did 3 years ago. No more reason than we did 3 years ago to believe that he's anybody to worry about. None. So, it's like somebody said earlier, Santoro, I think, about the I don't give a fuck attitude. Living the way BK lives is miserable. When all you care about, or at least you care so much about what other people think, your life is constant hell. Okay? Because you're never satisfied with yourself, and you can't stand the fact that people aren't satisfied with you. They don't believe the things you say about yourself. They don't play into your bullshit. They're not scared of you like you want them to be. You know what I mean? I've been questioned about every single thing I ever claimed to have done. And in my opinion, it's like, have I defended myself? Yeah, but I stopped doing that even because it's like, you're not going to believe me no matter what. If you saw me do something right now, you'd still say I didn't do it. So who cares what you fucking think? You know what I mean? I know what I did. You don't. And that's it. And I know what I didn't do. And you don't. So does any of this shit affect me in my real life? Some douchebag who, by the way, let me just bring this up. This guy came into my comment section with a funny name yesterday. I think that he thinks he's a funny guy. And he had a name, and I know exactly who the guy was. I'm going to make a channel for you with a funny name. You're not going to like it. Trust me. And it's not going to be something as playful as what you made yours. It's going to make you insane. So I'm going to do that. You'll start seeing it in chat soon. Okay. But anyway, this guy came in and what did he say now? I got sidetracked, so I'm going to forget. Let me think about all the comments. Give me a second. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. I forget now. Maybe it'll come to me. But he said something that I wanted to bring up that went along with what I was just talking about. Maybe it was about a lot of shit he was saying is about, that I cooperated. Maybe that's it. I don't remember. But again, this is a rumor that is backed up by nothing, zero evidence whatsoever. You know what I mean? If you're going to think that, think it. Think it all you want. What am I supposed to do? Keep trying to prove you wrong? It doesn't matter. I'm in good standing where I go, as everybody's seen time and time again now. But people have their own little fantasy in their head, things they want to say about me and things they want to be true. So they just say it, even if they have to face at this point with everything they've seen that, yeah, that's probably bullshit. The whole him ratting on somebody thing, it's probably bullshit. The things just don't add up to make it look that way. That was one of the things. I'm not sure if that's the exact thing I was going to bring up, but at one point he said, the more I listen to you, the less I believe you're ever in the streets or something. Who gives a fuck what you think? Who cares? I don't give a fuck what you think. Blow me. You know what I mean? I'm not impressed with you. I never was. If you are who I think you are, I'm not even impressed with you. Like all these other guys are who ride your dick and stuff. I never was and I never will be. You know what I mean? So, but I think I just started saying that because I was talking about not giving a fuck. You can't give a fuck what people think, and I did for a long time. I'm not going to act like I'm somebody who never cared. A lot of times I tried to prove people wrong, but I'm to the point now where it's like, you're going to believe what you want no matter what. No matter what proof you see that it either is or isn't true, whatever it is you're saying. Like if you say I cooperated, everything you've seen since you said that tells you, okay, there's no way this guy cooperated. It's not going to change your argument. You're still going to say it because that's what you want to believe in your mind. And a lot of it with that rumor is people that have cooperated and can't live with it, or they feel like it makes them less of a man or things like that, or just the stigma of it is too much for them, and they want other people to have that same label on them. They'll just say that about people they don't like, but you just can't give a fuck. Don't care what people think about you. And like Santoro said, you'll sleep great at night. Because what effect do these people have in my real fucking life? None. You see my real life. I'm enjoying myself all the time, all the time. I'm always having fun. So you have this fantasy of me in your head that I'm fat, okay, and that I ratted on people and that I have to move out of Pennsylvania because I'm scared of people getting out of prison. And I told on a guy named Jeef and all this crazy shit you guys make up. And I really was just an extra in that picture and I didn't actually belong there. And Cam is really a homeless guy. And this whole story you got to make up to make yourself feel better about the fact that you obviously see me as being better than you. Whatever you have to believe to make you sleep better at night, that's fine. I go to sleep knowing the truth about myself. And here's the best part. I also go to sleep knowing the truth about you. And that just makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. Because you can't change the truth about yourself. You can't. So anyway, hopefully that's the point I meant to bring up. I don't know. Who knows? Once I'm on point with something, I have to follow through with it. You know what I mean? Once I'm focused, otherwise, as soon as I sidetrack, it's like, what the fuck was I just about to say? Silo wanted you to sign the waiver. Once you agreed to do that, then he wanted you to be sanctioned by your state's athletic commission as we get a promoter like Don King. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. These people, do you realize I've put up my medical records on this fucking stupid mob tube? Like, you know? People live in their own reality. And I left a bunch of stuff out. You know, the way MobTube wants to see me, if I were to go off the top of my head, they want to see me as a guy who's like some regular average white boy who grew up in the suburbs, who never was ever involved in the streets at all, never even been in so much as a fist fight, never sold a drug, only used them. I'm fat. You know, I'm afraid to work, according to these, you know, they'll take sound bites, but, you know, according to these people, they'll say that they'll say my wife's ugly. They'll say she's fat. Instead of saying that my mother, who I take care of, lives with me, they'll say I live with her. They'll totally ignore the fact that I obviously make fuck tons of money every fucking month. They'll completely ignore what's right in front of them, and they'll say that I'm broke, that I live off women. You know what I mean? Or a woman. You know, they want to see me as a fiend, somebody who's not clean and sober, some fiend who's like, when I'm not on YouTube, I'm like in an alley somewhere curled up in a ball begging people for crack or heroin or something. I don't know what the fuck. You know, they want to see me as all the things I'm not. And everything they've seen proves all of those narratives wrong, but they follow through with them anyway. So I guess I've just gotten to the point where it's like, you're going to think what you want. It doesn't matter. If tomorrow somebody came on and accused me of being a chomo, without zero proof of it, just like everything else they accused me of, a good, I'd say probably majority of the people on MobTube will follow right along with it. Even Angel and them will be on their show. Oh, did you hear he's a child molester? Oh, that's MRE's voice, whatever. My father said that FBS, you know, that type of shit. It doesn't matter. No matter what you say about me, if you want it to be true, it's true to you. It's the same thing we got in politics. Same thing we got in politics every day. If a politician says something you want to believe, you believe it, even though there might be 1,000 pieces of evidence that prove it, prove otherwise. It's just the way it is. It's human nature, I guess, now, or at least these days it is. So BK should try to be more like that. How about this, BK? How about you just live your life? Stop acting like a Billy Badass, okay? And then if you get in a fight and you're really capable, fuck somebody up. Defend yourself, and then keep it fucking moving, you know. But the main reason nobody takes you seriously is because of how hard you've tried to convince all of us that you're such a tough guy. Real tough guys are confident in the fact that they're tough guys. A real tough guy would say, "Okay, wait till I see you. I'll fuck you up, and then you'll tell me what a pussy I am." You know what I mean? But you don't do that. You don't do that. If anybody says, "Hey, BK, how's your day?" You're telling them to meet you at the gym. You know, it's ridiculous. Oh, what if that comes to the fighting thing? Well, I said that to somebody on the phone yesterday. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, listen, BK doesn't understand the streets. He doesn't understand life. He doesn't understand jail. He doesn't understand prison. None of that. You could think what you want about Tony. Now, are there people that have gone to prisons, even maximum security prisons, and never gotten in a fight? Never had any issues, just stayed to themselves. There's no question about it. You can't tell me I'm wrong because everybody in my life has been to either state or federal prison. And some of these guys were bad motherfuckers, and some of them were pussies who went in and stayed in their cell and didn't bother with anybody, and they left unscathed without a fucking scratch on them. You know, but generally that's not how it works. And if you're Tony Soflo, it's not how it works. Tony Soflo is loud. You know what I mean? He's aggressive. If he's in those type of prisons, he's going to be fighting all the time. And these are not the type of fights somebody like BK Shaolin Finest is used to. The bottom line is Soflo wouldn't have just beat you up. He might have killed you. And you're too stupid to even realize what the outcome would have been. You get fooled by things like age, like as if everything is a sanctioned boxing fight or something. Age don't mean shit. Age doesn't mean shit. You could be a 39-year-old who never did shit in your life, or you could be a guy like Soflo, who maybe fought his way through 22 years of his fucking life just to survive. And you think somehow that you're a good match, you and him, for a fight. You don't even realize what he would do to you. You know what I mean? You're the type of motherfucker who you just bragged about kicking somebody twice, and you think that makes you a tough guy. You're talking about a guy who might try to pull your fucking eyes out of your head while you're fighting. You know what I mean? He doesn't get that. He doesn't understand. It's sad if you were in your 30s and still feel like you need to prove stuff. Yeah. I believe it, but you guys laugh at this shit. You guys lived the real world, not this young keyboard tough guys. Yeah. Oh, Operation DS Vet, thank you for saying that. Absolutely. But you can't convince certain people of that. There's people on here that are convinced you have to look a certain way, you have to sound a certain way, you have to be a certain size. It's just not the case. It's just not the case. But again, those are people that are not from the streets. If you're from the streets at all, you know, the last thing you ever do is underestimate a motherfucker based on anything about him or everything about him. You should always be ready. You never know what that motherfucker might do. He might be the smallest guy in the fucking neighborhood. He might look like a pipsqueak. You don't know what the fuck that guy might. He might say, "Fuck it, I ain't shooting you. I'm gonna, or I ain't fighting you. I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I'm gonna kill you." You don't know what you might have coming. You know, that's why you don't just throw out random threats in a serious area, because you don't know who you're playing with. But BK wouldn't know that. You know, BK. Listen, I'm starting to see it in a lot of these Staten Island guys. They grew up in the fucking suburbs and they act like they're from fucking, Harlem, or some shit, and they're not. And I'm not saying Staten Island doesn't have its rough areas. It does. But these people, Nick Romano, BK, they're not from those areas. They just act like they are. Oh, I sleep fucking great at night, Anthony. I slept 13 hours the night before last. I couldn't give a fuck. I have no worries. I learned a long time ago, none of this shit is really going to have any effect on my actual life. I just don't care. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to get to this point, but it's like, fuck it. I mean, think about the shit that's been said about me, and I just brush most of it off. This guy, people make fun of his physique, and now he's got to go train in the gym and then get ready to be on camera just to prove people wrong, or he's got to fucking, all this ridiculous. He's in somebody's fucking chat, and he's fighting everything they say. He's fighting back with them. It's like, how about BK? Don't you ever feel like, man, fuck these people, man? Let them say whatever they want. You know what I mean? Ever, bro? Could you imagine if I popped up in every chat where people were trashing me and I just defended myself? It'd be a 24-hour a day job. This is BK. You don't know how to just let it go and be like, fuck this guy, man. And if you're really the tough guy you say you are, you should be able to say to yourself, listen, they can say what they want about me. They don't know me in person. If they ever meet me, it'll be a different story. But you can't do that, bro. You can't. BK Shaolin is a motor mouth. He probably grew up watching the WWF. He should tear his shirt like Hulk Hogan and pose. Yeah, no shit. Let me get to this. You can have 16-year-old kid with skinny jeans, 120 pounds, and shoot you in the face. That's my point. Yeah, absolutely. That's why you don't fuck around with just anybody. You know what I mean? BK makes these threats. He don't know who he's threatening. He does not know who he's threatening. You get the wrong guy, bro, and he's not going to bother fighting you. He's going to say, oh, you said this, and this about me? Watch this. And he's going to put you in the fucking ground. Trust me, I'm from an area where it happens all the fucking time. That's the fact of the matter. It's 2024. Not that many people are worried about fighting anymore. But again, BK isn't from that environment. He just pretends to be. BK's from a place where people will still, I say, I'll meet you at 3:00 in the fucking schoolyard and we'll fight. You know what I mean? He's not from that type of world. That shit makes for funny shows. That's about it on my end. I take nothing serious on here. These kids make me laugh. Yeah, I know. Or he was saying you were scared. Oh, the guy yesterday. Yeah. But that was, I didn't even see that till after I did the show, but I did the 4-week thing for Nick Romano. I've been doing that for weeks now. That guy in the chat, in the comment section, I think was acting like I did it to block him. First of all, I don't know who that guy was. I don't know if that's who I think it was. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But it's like, if it is who I think it is, I mean, Bro, you're still thinking about me so much that you created a channel a week ago with that stupid name just so you could come like in here at some point or comment in my comment section. That's what I mean about these guys. They're supposed to be these big badass ex-gangsters and stuff, but I'm still on their mind 24 hours a day. It's very strange. If I'm no big deal, if I'm nothing to you guys, you look down upon me, then what the fuck are you worried about me for? Why are you always worried about me? Why are you worried about proving that I'm this or I'm that or I'm not this or I'm not that? Or why are you always trying to be engaged with me? You're in my comment section. You're trying to be in my live chat. Why? It's something about you. It ain't something about me. It's something about you. You guys need to look at yourselves in the fucking mirror and say, why is this guy so important to me? Why is this guy who I supposedly think nothing of in Wrightsville, Pennsylvania, why is he so important to me? You know what I mean? But yeah, then I said to him, I said, who are you? Tell us who you are. And he disappeared. And then I said it again in the comment section. I made sure he was tagged in it. Who are you? Tell us who you are. And nothing. He was gone. So I just said, fuck it. I blocked him. He was saying, yeah, that shit. Oh, and he was saying there's some guys. And I think if it is who I think it is, I know who he's talking about. He said there's some guys who are classy guys. They don't like you anymore, but they won't call you out publicly. Why not? Tell them to. Tell them I want them to. Tell them I want to make a fortune, especially if it is who I think it is, because I heard this idea floated around last November that a certain group of guys was going to come after me. Guys, it'd be like an early Christmas gift. I'm fucking begging you to do it. Get them all together and attack me, and I will fucking annihilate you all as a group, and I will make a small fortune of it. It's probably the best thing that could happen to my channel. If it is who I think it is in those comments yesterday, I know exactly who he's talking about. And I would love to take those guys on. But you know why they don't attack me? It's not because they're classy guys who won't attack me publicly. It's because they know what I'll do to them. That's exactly what it is. That's why they didn't do it last time. So anytime you want, bring it on. Be doing me the biggest favor in the world. The pics alone prove FBS did time in the streets. Black dudes don't take pics with people who will ruin their credibility. If you've ever been around a black crew, you already know that. I have. Well, of course, not just that, but stuff they'll tell you about me. And, and I actually have a criminal background to back up the things I've said about myself. There's things in my past that just prove it. You know what I mean? Shit that I've told you. But some of these guys, they just want you to take their word for shit. And thank you, Chicago. They just want you to take their word for shit. Like, oh, I'm this, this, and this. Oh, you are? Oh, shit. All right. Don't fuck with BK. Come on, man. No. The guy's name apparently was Jeef. And there was another guy, Johnny V. Free Johnny V 2024. They just pull people out of their ass. It's the little dude with the 38 that is scared of you that will take all you have and all you're ever going to have. Yeah. Or just have been a crazy motherfucker who's had a really bad day, and every bit of street cred you have will go down the tubes. You never know, man. You never know. I learned that a long time ago. Watch who you call out, because like you said, oh, that's another thing. Catch a motherfucker whose wife just left him, or who just lost custody of his kids, or just lost everything financially, and maybe has a gun on him. And underestimate him and pick on him and see what happens. See if you leave with your life. You never know. But especially in the streets, because you don't know who's a maniac. It's just like I said, man. In all these areas, whether it's south side of Chicago or it's York City, PA, these kids, like somebody said earlier, walking around in skinny jeans looking feminine, will fucking kill you. They're killing each other every fucking day. They think it's a game. York City, they love shooting at each other. They think it's funny. You know what I mean? And they're killing each other left and right. They're shooting each other at funerals, all types of stuff. So you never know, man. By the way, before this goes too much further, let me think. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Well, this show took a turn. I got the anonymous $20. I got James Horoff $20 for Friday kick up, big dog. Thank you. Dave sent $40 for hey. It's fat FBS. LOL. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Of course, my man comes through as always. Tom Sheehy, my brother, who I love, said, "Bro, stuck at work. See you later. Hope all is well." Thank you, Tom, and have a good day. $100. And then look what we got here. Make sure I got everything. Yeah. Anonymous Legion, 50 euros. Anyone want a match? This is a guy who serves our country, man of honor. He asked if you guys want to match his donation. What are you going to do? Turn him down? I hope not. Thank you very much for the 50 euros, my friend. I appreciate you. Where was I at? I don't know. Yeah, Jersey girl, for real. Wait, where was that? I got to get back to that spot. My shrink said, "Leave the shit you did as a 20-year-old in the past. Don't look up your jacket. They made you look like John Dillinger." Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like, I don't even front. Like, don't get me wrong. If you really were a danger to my family or something, I'd fucking kill you if that's what it took. And I'd take the murder case. I don't give a fuck. I truly do not. You guys could think what you want of me. It would mean nothing to me. But am I a killer? Am I a guy that like is so dangerous now that I'm acting like you all got to worry about me? Bro, I live like a fucking average guy who never had a criminal background. I literally fucking go grocery shopping, for fuck's sake. I take care of shit around the house. I do dishes every now and then. I do laundry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fucking I make a living. I support my family. That's it. That's it. It doesn't mean that I'm not capable of shit I used to be capable of. I told you, if I ever ran into serious money issues, I'm back on the fucking streets in a heartbeat. Or if somebody was, threatening my family or something and I knew where they were and who they were, it's a different story. Whatever, but I don't sit here and act like I'm still the guy I used to be. I don't. And meanwhile, you got guys on here acting like they're people they never were. It's goofy. FBS, do you realize that when Nick Romano left Staten Island, Bill Clinton was still president? He left in 2000. He turned in his New York car long ago. Good point, bro. Yeah, no shit. No shit. But still, Staten Island, stand up. Or Staten Island, stand up. Or whatever his fucking stupid Aflac voice is. Yeah, Staten Island. He's still representing Staten Island. The motherfucker lived in Fort Lauderdale. At the very least, okay? Okay, if you still lived in Fort Lauderdale, you wanted to rep New York, maybe. That was the last place you lived. Now you're in Arizona, and before that, you lived in Fort Lauderdale. Before that, you lived in New York. So now, if anything, rep Fort Lauderdale. Don't rep Staten Island, douchebag. Oh, look at that. Frank Gerard Fratello Productions hooked up Miss Can't Be Wrong. Yeah, listen, anybody who could ever do that, please do. Miss Can't Be Wrong deserves it. If I had it like that, I would give her money constantly. She deserves it. Did you get my Cash App? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sitting here ranting, and I didn't get to the donations fast enough. I looked up your channel after hearing you mentioned on some other show. Oh, well, thank you, Operation DS, man. Thank you for you started watching a few weeks ago. I appreciate it, man. I was just fucking around earlier just because, you said the opposite of what I said, so I was just playing with you. I have all the respect in the world for vets, man, and I thank you for your service. That idiot named that restaurant and told people to go there and to get beat up. How can you put your friend's place of business out there like that, then cry about it later? A fool is a fool. What situation is that? What situation is that? That doesn't sound familiar. Nobody's matching Anonymous, huh? Anonymous Legion? How dare you? Is it Howie talking about Gene and Anthony? Those guys. Listen, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I know, maybe I don't. But anybody who knows me knows I don't give a fuck. That shit for me means dollars. You know what I mean? It means dollars. Hell yeah. And besides, you're gonna have to deal with me every single fucking day. Every single day. And quite honestly, what are you going to do about it? Whatever I do on here, what are you going to do? Nothing. See that? I just had a vet tell me I'm tougher than him, but it's because I do dishes. Wise Guy TV. I'll hit you up then, bro. Nick told BK to go to a friend's restaurant and his friend would be there to kick his ass. Oh, yeah, well, he would do something like that and put his friend's business in jeopardy. He's a douchebag. But then again, he probably knew he wouldn't do anything anyway. I mean, what's the harm of him hugging somebody in front of his friend's restaurant? You know what I mean? All right, guys, listen, that's it for me. An hour and 41 minutes. I believe SoFlo is coming on soon, probably 2 o'clock. So please, oh my God. Holy shit, Dave. $50 for matched Semper Fi. Thank you. Wow, Dave. That's 50 on top of 40. That would be 90. My man, I appreciate you, Dave. Holy shit. This was a great show. In the beginning, I was worried. No, I know you are. I know you are. It's all good, man. Yeah. Thank you guys. Really, it means a lot to me. And SoFlo in 20 minutes. Catch that. And I'll be back on later for Freestyle Friday. I love you all. And until next time, salute.